What's up, HyperFast Nation? On this episode of the show, we are going into part 2 of the 3 things that you need to do in 2023 to sell more listings. So if you're a real estate agent looking to sell more homes in the next year, this is the podcast you don't want to miss. Let's go. All right, welcome to part 2 and how to sell more listings in 2023. If you missed part 1, which was how to have the right pricing conversation with your sellers, make sure you go back and listen on iTunes or Spotify or watch it on iTunes. In part 2, we're going to discuss how to have the right marketing strategy. So once you've gotten the listing, you've gotten the seller to price it at the right price, or if they were unwilling to do that, you've at least had the conversation on how to get them to do the price reductions you need at certain intervals, right? The next step is to have the right marketing strategy. It all starts with the house, by the way, with the home that you're selling. All right, with the market returning to normal, we're back to a situation where buyers can be a little bit pickier, right? Now, we still don't have tons of inventory in most markets, so they can't be too picky, but they can be a little bit more picky certainly than a year ago. So what does that mean for the house? You got to get it in top shape, all right? That means fix cosmetic things that might seem minor. Make sure that the maintenance is great on it. Make sure it has great curb appeal. Make sure that a buyer's not going to walk in and notice some big stain on the rug, right? Or, even if these things were minor in the frenzy of 2021, they can make or break the difference, or, they can make a big difference now. So make sure you get the house tip-top shape. This includes staging, all right? So if it's vacant, stage it. If it isn't vacant, make sure it's decluttered. All right, you want to make this house look amazing in the photos and when buyers walk in. All right, now the promotion. I think a lot of agents just got used to putting things on the MLS and watch what happens. Let's get back to really promoting the heck out of the homes, right? That means promoting it to agents that are active in the area. It's very easy to download the list of agents that have sold homes in that neighborhood, either on the buy side, the list side, and email them ahead of time. Let them know it's coming, right? They're going to appreciate that, right? Let them know before it's on the market. Get agents in the house, all right? Now, I don't mean brokers open. For a long time, I've believed that brokers opens are for the agents that have time to go get a free donut or free drink, right? I've never really thought they were an effective tool unless you make it more of an event, unless you make it something cool. There's kind of 2 directions you can go on this. You can make it into like a party kind of deal, right? Where it's something cool that people want to be at. A lot of times too, this works when you do these events, by the way, if you do an agent one first and then just take a half-hour break, and then do the clients after, right? So you kind of get both sets of people in there. The big thing that we've done in the past before is we'll make we'll really disguise our brokers events as agent education things. The best way is to get a panel. Pick 3 different top agents in your town who happen to be from different brokerages, because then they'll drive different audiences. Have them on a panel. You're teaching a topic. Get a lender and title company to sponsor it. We've done this and we've gotten 100 agents into our houses that we're trying to sell. It definitely helps. All right. So far, right, we've talked about getting the home looking great, promoting it to agents ahead of time, doing an agent event, and maybe piggybacking a client event after that. Continue with the open houses. They do work. All right. If you are going to do open houses, I think you should start promoting them 3 to 4, 5 days ahead of time, right? That includes Facebook ads, Google PPC and YouTube ads, circle prospecting, call the neighborhood, tell them about the open house coming, ask them if they know anyone that wants to move to the neighborhood that they think would be a good fit for the home. You can also ask them, by the way, are you thinking about selling your home in the next 6 to 12 months, right? Things like that are only going to help your business. lots of signs, lots of directional signs. Yes, take the time to get balloons. All of that stuff matters, all right? So have good open houses. Promote it online, all right? Promote it with the phones, door knocking. All of that stuff works. Get agents in there, get buyers in there. I know this kind of sounds basic, but a lot of us, didn't have to do this as much in 2021 and maybe the first part of 2022. It's back to basics. Get the house looking great, promote the heck out of it, and don't forget to watch the next episode. I'm going to go into part 3 of the 3 things you need to do to sell more homes in 2023. And by the way, if you're watching this, you're listening to this, you can see the EXP hat. Yes, we did just move our $732 million team to EXP. You might be wondering why we'd go from being the largest independent broker in our market, top selling team in our market, to aligning with EXP. Lots of good reasons. If you join with us, by the way, if you join with myself and Carrie Scholl, we give you a ton of benefits: coaching, recruiting tools, low commission splits, low caps, the ability to build recurring income. We give you all of that and more. If you want to have a conversation about it, I would be super honored to spend some time with you. Just text me on my cell phone, 703-638-4393. Stay tuned for the next show.